Welcome back to another episode of Monster Train. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much. I appreciate it. If you end up liking the video, give it a thumbs up. It always helps out. But let's get ourselves started here. We opened today with Sunray Valley, a fantastic royalty-free tune. What do you know? It just makes the video games go down so well when you get a little shot of, like, you know, a musical chaser. You know what I'm saying? Except it's not a chaser because it's like a pre-drink. But you know what? We're not here for that kind of party. We're here for this kind of party. Welcome to Monster Train. Insane segue. If you guys are unfamiliar with... Excuse me. Very rude. You just interrupted my conscious stream of thought there. If you guys are new to Monster Train, it's a fantastic strategy card game that we've been playing a lot of recently. Currently, we've got a few of these clans that we've been working through. We just had a win with the Stygian Guard. So we're going to go back to the Alhorn today and just kind of keep it fresh, if you know what I'm saying. And then our allied clan. Why don't we do some allied Stygian nonsense, okay? That makes a lot of sense to me. We got this Covenant thing on. Who cares? Who even looks at that stuff? It's as if you think the rules are going to apply to me. The rules will not apply. I will do what I must. What these silly game creators forget is that I am the god of their world. Until the game kills me, and then I'm a puny mortal. Alright, so we have a couple of starting cards here. I don't think I've ever seen this one. Piercing damage and apply armor. Wait, so I would have to damage my own unit. Okay, I understand. It's a little bit of a... you know, risk-reward deal. Let's get ourselves set up. So last time we played the Monster Train game, like, it went way overboard. And we're trying to keep these clean shows here, being an hour-long event. But if it goes over, it goes over. It's no big deal. Let's try this. So last time, I don't remember what we picked. And therefore, I have no idea what we're going to pick today. So you know what? It's all up to the beauty of chance here. We got gain armor on Slay. And if he gets hit, he starts getting mad. You wouldn't like him when he's angry. And then you've got our plus 10 Slayer over here. Yeah. Both very young adults. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go for the armor build, just because of the extra support cards that we've had recently. Seems like an okay plan to me. Yes, I'm wearing the same shirt as I was yesterday, but you don't understand, okay? I put it on in the middle of the day. Therefore, the math checks out that I should be able to wear it for half the day today, okay? That's just the way that math works. So come back to me when you want to talk about that. And then, yes, we have armor. Yes, we have armor. Just do the math. Just do the math. Good to see you, Sidechain. Thanks for coming in. If you wear it for if you put it on at noon, you should be able to wear it, you know, till noon the next day, okay? Just do the math on that. That's all I'm asking. You know, we can get the history professors here to see who was right, you know, in 100 years, but in the words of InSync, it's gonna be me. Alright, that was a bad reference. Anyway, we have these clergymen. I'm not even worried here. Non-boss gets +4. Don't even care. The extra unit is so helpful up front that it's nonsense. What the heck are you up to today, Sidechain? You always seem to have the Twitch tab open. That's all I have to say. That's a good thing. My notifications are working. All right, boys. Well, let's set up here. So these guys do an insane amount of damage. So much that actually our dude will die if we place him there. So we're gonna take out the competition. Now they're doing 18 damage. There is a way around it. They get a little... I tell you what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna set up on the middle floor here. We're gonna give our guy a little armor. This'll make these guys kind of decrease, yeah, so that they just don't hurt as much by the time they get up here, which helps us out a lot. Yeah, this gives us more armor but less health. That's a little weird. Not gonna lie. Okay, we're doing okay. We're only taking 2 damage. I like it. I like it a lot. Throw the extra train steward in there. Have another guy up there. We're feeling fine. So yeah, so we've been playing this game a lot recently, and we're really digging it. Basically, I think the overarching goal right now is obviously to get wins, get some experience, unlock some cards. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's gonna happen today. Got a ton of library work to write today. Almost done with the first collection. Nice, fantastic. And I have a few new projects you need to prep, but you're procrastinating right now. Procrastinate away, buddy. You're talking to the wrong guy if you want me to convince you to leave the show, you know? Can't believe we have a golden frozen lance. That card sucks. Let's do that. Let's discard our dead weight. What a fantastic use of that. And we got another one. That's hilarious. Let's, I don't know, I guess, yeah. Excuse me. My mouse has decided to not function. So there you go. That looks a little better. We'll get rid of that because we have no use for him currently. Save ourselves a little damage. Now we're feeling pretty solid. We got Mr. Gold Chains over here. This guy listens to every Kanye album as it comes out. Even the ones that don't come out, dude. Don't ask me how he gets his hands on them. He knows the back ways of the Yeezy, you know? I'm just saying. Let's get 20 armor is pretty ridiculous. I just wish we had some sort of heal for that. To be honest, but I'll take it. Plus, and he gets the rage triggers and stuff. I understand the point. It's just if we had a heal, that would be a little nicer. See if we can get anything worthwhile. No? Trained stewards are the scum of the earth. Yes, it is an early Tuesday stream. This is the way it must be today. Plus, if it means more viewers, fantastic. If it means less viewers, we'll reconsider our strategy. You know what I'm saying? Things are always very malleable. This guy's dead. Why are we worried about it? Let's just send him back to his family farm. Guys that dress like that always come from like a lower status because when they get to that upper status, they wear all this gold to like remind themselves, you know, hey, this isn't our you know, early childhood life with hand-me-downs. Ritual of Battle, apply more rage. That's nuts. Impalate I like. It's just a 30 damage spell. And the Battering Ram. I didn't even check what the final boss is going to be like. Cleanse all units of effects. So that could be like the rage effects and stuff. So that might not be a good viability for us right now. We have the Battering Ram. Armor, damages dealt to armor before health. Oh, I see. It's 4 times the amount of armor on friendly units. That's actually kind of interesting. Let's do that. I'm going to do that because it is a little expensive, but we've got all these minions that are giving out like tons of armor. Plus we have our armor, you know, relic there. And plus I'm an armor boy today. So it all adds up, you know. We talk a lot about math in the show. We're very concerned about the statistics, okay? This is awesome. Spell weakness. I think this is awesome here. We are getting a little bit high and dry on the energy costs. Oh no. Don't make me choose again. Let's I know everybody loves the Demon Fiend, but let's go with the Steelworker. Let's try and keep this armor synergy running, you know? The more armor, the more damage, the better we do. It's as simple as that, which means that the best thing we could do right now, even though I want another Hellhorn unit, is to upgrade our units. We're gonna make them a #absolute unit. And then they will be able to join the G unit, which I don't know if that is now defunct or not. Somebody in the gangster unit is gonna have to tell me how that goes because I haven't heard much from them. Okay. Let's actually upgrade this guy. This stupid. That might be stupid. You know what? No, you know what? Let's get an Endless Welder Helper. Give this guy a little extra juice as well while we're here. Why not? And then just so we can get the armor stacking up on him, we're going to make this guy a boss. So He can keep the armor stacking. We get our little spells out. We show him how it's done, you know? You fold the paper and it's origami and suddenly a crane comes out and you're like, how did that happen, dude? It's just squares and triangles. It makes no sense to my common mortal brain. All right, we also have some Stygian stuff that they'd like to remind us of. A sweep unit is fantastic if we have protection. I don't need protection. Protection for them. Sorry, Batman Begins. The movies, they go through my head every now and then. Rage? Yes. Rage good. My tiny brain enjoys rage. I was raging last night, dude. I was playing some Overwatch, and I forgot how... Ark of an Invasion? That's fine. Who cares about that? Let's get the extra gold, you know? Get some of that dinero. I forgot how frustrating Overwatch is. Especially when you're playing at 2 a.m. and you have not gotten enough sleep. That was basically the case. All right, these guys, let's just be real. They're just going to make it. Nothing we can do about that. This is a great play. But if we put this down first, but then they only do 10, but then it's not that bad. Do these guys do any damage when they... No? Oh, they haste. I don't like haste, but that's okay. We're going to ruin these guys' lives. Let me show you how it's done. We do one of these bad boys. Yeah, I like the laugh. Hee hoo hoo ha ha ha. We destroy them. And then we place... Oh, that's a tough one. I don't know. I don't know if this person's going to get enough armor. I'm going to put my Slayer in the front just because he should get a lot more armor as we go along. And then, I don't know if there's any zero-cost cards that we could draw. Not really. So just let it happen, you know. Choo-choo, all aboard the pain train. Welcome into the chat, DJ Frost. Good to see you. Yes, we are in the pain train. It is not assumed yet who is in pain right now, but eventually we will be figuring out that. Would you like to try my custom challenge? Explain that, you know, and then we'll take a look. The perfect time for a welder helper, by the way. Let's see here. How can we make this just even better for... I'm not even worried about that. Not even worried. Let's get the gold. Train steward. We got lots of armor just building up. We are waiting for the day of reckoning. A brief respite. That's what I like to see. Gives me a lot more time to sip on the old H2O, get yourselves nice and hydrated. Don't forget to replenish your electrolytes, okay? It's very important. Very, very important. Now, because there's nothing going on, let's see. Do we have somebody with an incant trigger? Yeah, we got this guy with an incant trigger. We might as well just send these out here just to get that guy up. And then we can double up on the train steward. Bob is your uncle. DJ Frost says, yes, hydration. Hydrate yourself, my friend. He says it has modifiers on just a normal run with some challenges. It's fun and it's built into the game. Yeah, that sounds fun to me. How would I access that? If it's incredibly hard, you know, we'll roll with the big boys, I guess. But you know, this is like our 4th or 5th game of this, so I guess mercy is the operating word there. Yeah, this is the incant trigger is great here. This guy is not long for this world. We also, I'm a loser and we should have done that, but we didn't. And so we will pay the penalty of our own design. Send him! And you know it's gonna happen, so it's like, I don't know why, but it feels like I'm watching a match in a Roman Coliseum. What the heck happened here? Does my boy have haste? He has haste. How could you do this to me? I trusted you. Also, that looks a lot better. Let's just go ahead and knock this guy out. It all worked out. It's all for the best, okay? We lose a little bonus. We lose a little bonus. We have Fortify, Hidden Passage, Ascend a Unit. Let me get the share code under the multiplayer menu. You can read the modifiers before you start. Sure. Maybe, I'd like to get through this, this run before we do that. Although I understand the run might take another 20 minutes, so there's ups and downs to that, but let me know. We have this Ascension thing, which we love, but let's straight up fortify the crap out of our units here. And, I don't know about these. I don't know if we need these. I guess I'll take the crystals. Because, I don't know. Because I live close to Arizona, dude, and that's all that place is. Crystals. Spirit crystals. Chakra crystals. I guess I'm mostly talking about Sedona, the only part of Arizona that I've ever been. And I will say it was a lovely town, okay? Very lovely town. Now, we could upgrade our magic and merchant nonsense here, or we could get an artifact, which could be fantastic for us. It's hard to say. Let's go for the upgrades, because we got the gold. There's no reason why not. Remove, consume. Joke's on you. Whoa, thank you for the follow, DJ Frost. I appreciate it. Yeah, send me that code. If I can get through this this round, we might basically just do your challenge run instead of, you know, the second game we were going to stream today. Just because, you know, I like Monster Train. If I leave this run and do customs, it will save the run. That's good to know. Let me see here. Make this cheaper. Easy. 20 magic power and consume. Okay, that is wild. We don't want this doing more damage. That's silly. 90 damage and then consume. Or just like a great. It's like a fantastic torch and then get it out. Okay. It's not very helpful at all. Let's re-roll real quick here. Double stack the armor. 5 damage, 40 armor. Those odds, my friend. And we've now run out. Actor Bunch Jerry is what you enter on the custom menu. That is very random, my friend. Sweep unit. More armor. Sign us up, my friends. It's Armor Town. Fissure in the ice forces the Bone Shaker to stop. You've seen cracks like this before, allowing you to multiply your forces. Copy a card or copy a card 5 times. Now, we always do this. Where's our deck? Why is this being difficult for me? Battering ram, branding right. So we can, okay. I guess because we're recording this episode for YouTube as well. But here's what I'm thinking. Maybe if we want to try the challenge run now, I can stop the recording. We can go do the challenge run, record that as a separate episode, come back, restart the recording, and then edit the other 2 parts later on. It is a little bit more work for me, but we can probably make it happen. Let's continue this here. And if you're watching on YouTube, it's like whatever, you know, you'll know, no time will have passed for you. You'll see a very brief cut. Kudos to you if you can find it. Let's see. We could do the Fortify. That's nuts. Okay, so we're going to copy a card 5 times. And we're going to copy... That's tempting. Even this one's tempting. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage, but this is how you get all that damage. But it'll come back, so don't you worry. We're going to do 5 battering rams. The world has never seen such a force. It's up to you. It's your channel. I mean, you're not wrong. However, let's do this first boss here. It seems like a good place to switch to something like that. You know, on Twitch, you've got the sort of social contract. You got the back and forth, you know. I want to make sure the people are watching what they want to watch. At the same time, you know, I gotta have fun with it. But the challenge run sounds fun to me. We got Daedalus here. All right, let's just send this guy, you know, to the moon. Shoot him through the stratosphere, and then we will we'll try a brief challenge run. That sounds kind of fun. So we got 15 damage, an explodey bomb. Who even cares? Despawn. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's start here. Then. I'd like my units out, but I don't want to take all that damage, though. Also, we should probably have... Okay. I hate to do it, even though I kind of love to do it. Let's discard that. I knew it was going to happen. If you believe, you will succeed. It's very simple. You just say the words. Someday, something might happen. Okay? That's the world we live in, but I'm glad that it happened today. We've got our welder helper. We've got our battering ram already. This is disgusting. And only 3. Kind of mad. Let's do this here. Yes. Okay. Yes. That was a fantastic play here. It almost makes me feel like I know what I'm doing, but... This game is pulling all the hard work, I think. I just play the shiny things as they come by. Again, feeling pretty good. Battering ram. That's just disgusting. Like, why would we not do that? We're not even taking any damage. The revenge is getting out of control. Somebody stop me. This is a plea for help. Somebody stop me from destroying the world and everything that means. Wait a second. Deal 5 damage, but get 40 armor. Yes. And then 15 more armor. We are taking 28 damage, but we've got 60 armor, so try and stop me. A nice thing, my boyfriend bought me this game the day it came out. Hey, that is nice. That is very nice. What a nice young lad. Or older lad. You know, we do not assume age ranges here, but I'm just saying... That's very kind of him. This game was on my radar. I saw some other people streaming like an early release build of it. And I love Slay the Spire. So I don't know if you played that game, but if you're looking for like in a amuse-bouche, a little appetizer to the main event, you should try that game out too, because that's some juicy stuff right there. That's what we call good eats on this channel. This guy has become too powerful. We're gonna send him away. Yes, we didn't get a chance to do that, but who cares, you know? I figure, why even bother with this guy, right? It's not, he's dead. And the final wave, it's very important. We take a look at our, yeah. Early 20s, welcome to the perfect channel for you. Where the streamer himself is in the early 20s. Oh, wait, that's everybody on Twitch? I thought I had an advantage there. Big mistake. Okay. This would be silly, right? This would just murder me. Yes, let's not do that. Yeah, let's just ice this fool. 22 damage, and he's taking 268. The math just checks out. Welcome to my world. You got Slay the Spire as well, but it's a lot more punishing. I guess that is true. I love this game. I think one of the coolest things about this game is that, like, everything ramps up by a ton as you go throughout the game, but it also starts, like, it makes you feel good as you're starting out, because of how powerful you get, you know, as quick as you get. And in this game, I have died a couple times, but it never feels like... It always feels like I've got it, and I'm like, I got it, and then I die, and then I don't have it, you know, but but it feels good all the way, you know what I'm saying? Slay the Spire definitely, like, I get frustrated sometimes with that game, but it is very cool, though. Nobody tells you about this secret reinforce, dude. At the same time, give me armor. I'm looking only for armor. This guy's a joke, okay? This is a level 10 guy. No. We're not prepared for such things. And we're really running out of energy, so we need that. Okay, so reach the section where I can switch to the challenge run here. So if you want to help me with that, DJ Frost, we can check out what the challenge run looks like. So if you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to pause the recording here, and then we're going to hopefully remember to hit the recording button again. Otherwise, we're in real trouble. I'll see you guys in just a sec. And in the blink of the eye, to the YouTube crowd, we're back, and we're just very simply doing the rest of our Monster Train run. So I forget what we did, because we just did this insane challenge run. And if you didn't get a chance to catch it on Twitch, it will be uploaded to YouTube in the playlist, so you can check that out on the channel, of course. Yeah, let's continue where we are. So let's take a look at our deck. Oh yes, we had an awesome game here of armor, destruction, armor, and units, which tells me that this is probably the path to go on, because the armor and the units are gonna just make us out of control. We're gonna get rid of these train stewards. I may get a little confused because I just came from a different run, but you know what? We gotta roll with the punches. Drinking out of my lovely Contigo mug. Spanish for with you. I'm gonna try not to swallow into the microphone. That seems like a big faux pas there. I didn't use that term correctly. Don't even worry about it. Well, let's just pass it, okay? Nobody looks at foreign sayings like that and says, hey, you made a mistake, dummy. I really like quick. But honestly, because of just the armor build, that doesn't even seem that useful. What I do think is useful is getting one of our tanks to just be disgusting, like this guy. And we might as well throw a little rage on him. Excuse me? Throw a little rage on him, I said. 50 gold is all we have left, so that makes 0 sense to me. We've upgraded. Now we just need to get a new unit. Either a level 10 who loves the imps. This guy's got a real thing for imps here, or more armor. You have a Discord? You got to go for a bit because you got to mow the lawn. I do not have a Discord, and you are the second person to ask for it, so I feel like I should get one and then report back to you, but it's also impossible because I only exist in a screen in your life right now. But yeah, I don't have a Discord. I should get one eventually. Wrathful 2. We're just gonna finish up this run, and then we'll still be on for another hour if you get done mowing the lawn. You can message me on Discord anytime to talk and play. Are you at the same like username? I don't even know how Discord works. Why am I even pretending like I do? On Discord as a friend? Yeah, I'll add you if you're on. More armor is always the correct choice. Sleepy Katie number 6865. Okay, yes. I love it when human beings are serialized. Makes it very easy for me and the Third Reich. I'll add that to my to-do list here. Under add a friend. Okay. I'm trusting you on that. I'm sure it'll be that simple. Open up Discord, add a friend. Bada bing, bada boom. Clipped infiltration. I mean, we're gonna have like so much armor. It's not even gonna be funny. So, I know this murdered us last time, but let's do it. Gotta go now. No problem. If I see you, I'll see you. If not, I'll add you on Discord. Thank you for stopping by. It's been fun. And thanks for the follow as well. Okay, we're back in it. We're back in it, boys. So let's remember how this deck works. It's very simple. First of all, spikes. 4, 8, 12 spikes, but I'm only going to be hitting one of them. Caps included. Okay. I copied it directly. So I'll pop that in. This will be very simple, guys. We do one of these. He's taking 11 damage. That lets us know that this guy will survive. I will incant, which will give him even more armor. Suddenly, we're doing 72 damage to this poor fool. And everybody is dead. This poor man, this desperate fool at the end of his pitiful rope, dude. Discard a card, more damage. Okay, sure. Enjoy your time in the limelight, my friend. Steelworker, we're just gonna start getting pogged up here. And what do you think? 76 damage again? Sound good to you? Sounds good to me. That's great. I mean, we got that out of our hand for next turn. Of course, I meant to do that. I wasn't looking for more armor. How would you suggest such a thing of me? 84. It's just getting out of control, dude. This guy's got armor. This guy's even got armor, dude. They're selling the Armor All is getting the hugest sponsorship out of this deal, dude. We got one. So we don't have any space for anybody else. But I tell you what we do have space for. 84 damage. Sounds good to me. A consumed torch, which I'm cool with because who cares, right? And then another rail beater. This floor will be unstoppable. Isn't that an old cartoon, right? Ron Stoppable, Kim Possible. That's what it's going to be like. I love this game. I'm having such a good time with this. This is some good eats right here. Quite enjoying the restaurant quality of this meal. Another battering ram. I will do so. That seems great to me. We don't have room for this guy except up here, so here's what we'll do. We'll just ice this fool, which will give him more armor. And then ice this fool, which will give him more armor, and that's our turn. And Robert is your uncle. Old Bobby has been sending us to the moon all night, dude. And if we do this, we're going to add some even more. Like, this is nuts, right? If we... Like, I'll trade that. I'll take that trade any day of my life. I don't really care about train stewards. But we will incant to get this guy some more armor. And get this guy even more armor. If I do this to him, he gets more armor and rage, and this guy gets more armor, and he just, like, yes, basically, is what I'm saying. Or more damage, and this guy gets more armor. I've never even thought about, like, the self-immolation tactics going on here. It's wild. The boss is coming. I feel bad for him. Double armor on a unit. Because he's already taken a lot of damage. And now the boss is dead. It's just that easy, boys. Duck the side sweep. Send into the abyss. Say goodbye, my friend. This is... Oh, I didn't even know about this. All right, so I was watching a streamer play the game, and I popped in the middle of a Monster Train stream, and they talked about holding down the right click, and I guess if you do that, it just speeds everything up times a million. So now we don't ever have to watch those animations again. The devs thought of everything. Friendly enemy units enter with rage. Are you kidding me? Another branded right or another battering ram? Or even more rage. Like, I don't know. We got a lot of battering rams, I'm not gonna lie. This is silly. But we don't want to get too out of control with that, I don't think. I mean, I guess I like the consume cards because, you know, they don't cause too much clutter in the deck. +7 magic power on this floor. That's interesting, too. It means we won't have the space for the other guy, but it means all of our, like, fortifies and casts and stuff will be much better. So I think I'm making the right play there by taking the little mollusk. It's part of the synergy, right? I mean, you're supposed to try to find synergies between the two clans. One of the cool things about this game. So we have not that much gold, but we do have a trinket shop here and some removals. Or make our units better and get something fancy. I mean, I'm a sucker for making our units just out of control. Multi-strike? Multi-strike is insane. Like, that seems great, right? +7, like, all of this seems insane. But I'll put it on our rail beater. +7 rage. Dude, this is nuts. But this will do a bunch because that basically doubles it again. So okay, we're gonna be smart about it. We're gonna do our rage on our welder helper. Are you outside of your mind? We don't even have enough for a reroll, so we might as well use it. I guess we'll put it on the rage gathering unit. Everything's falling into place like a pachinko game. Okay, let's see what's in the frozen caverns. Hopefully some nice ice cold brews. I just drank a liquid that I would like to not sponsor on the stream. It's that simple. That's what happened. It was not alcoholic. There's nothing wrong happening here. I just don't want branded labels. You know, it cheapens the quality of the show. What do they think I am, dude? A 1980s film that has all this brand sponsorship going on? Or even an early 2000s film? Lose some health, get a Heartstone. Lose some health, get Pyre something something. Or friendly enemy units cannot get healed. I don't think we heal anybody at all. If this were an awoken run, that would be devastating. But we're also geniuses, and nothing can stop us. Literally, don't need no credit card to ride this train. Huey Lewis in the news. It's cruel sometimes, but I might just save your life. Enemy units enter with spell. Shield spell. Do we use a lot of spells? I guess so. I actually do think most of our damage is done with the battering ram. Except our Hornbreaker Prince can do pretty good. And the stealth is also horrible. So no, I am not prepared for the spell shield. I think that would ruin our build here. Because if we can't use our high damage spells and with stealth, we can't attack them. Or just the boss even. Like, we're having a hard time. So, and because of all that as well, we're going to set up on a floor 2. That way, when the boss comes in, you know, he'll waste up some of his, you know, stuff on our crappier units. No offense. You know. And then, and these guys also... Or no. That's silly. Is it silly or is it genius? I think it's genius. We're going to put our floor 2 up here, okay? Put our big boy with rage up top. Now, you can't heal these guys anymore, which is cool. It's all cool. We're going to... Double 5 armor is actually not that much, huh? 60 health. It'll never get it back, but it'll get 5 armor when he comes down, which will sort of be enough. I'm cool with it, bro. I should have used the spell. That's literally why we didn't take the spell shield. That's cool. We got a 10 here. Guard of the Unnamed. Forgot about you. We got some slay triggers, which is awesome. And let's kind of experiment with that. Like, it'll help our spells do a ton of damage. And we probably... I'm now realizing, like, maybe we should have put this guy up here instead with the spell. I don't know. I think we've kind of made a mistake with that. I'll take the extra gold, though. Don't mind if I already did. Okay. Looking pretty good. Nobody's dying. We're all feeling good. We need more capacity. That's pretty clear right away. And our multi-strike unit. I guess let's start setting up a third floor here, right? Because this guy get armor? Yeah, he gets 25 armor. Send him. Heal 12. Oh, no. That also doubles this, huh? But unfortunately, it doesn't double the armor that it gives us, which is a little wacky. I'm gonna do it on this guy. That's changed up our strategy with this Mollusk Mage. I think now we're starting to learn. Mollusk Mage goes with Incant Buddy down here. And we save this floor for the other little imp that we have. Heartless Imp. Don't be so cruel to the man, you know? He's had a hard life. Things are going our way. Just stay frosty. Don't let them see the whites of your eyes. Some more rage for my friend here. Okay, he's been working very hard. 140 plus 7. And you stand no chance if I use that spell. Even down here, 208, like... What? This is insane. We've hacked into the game's logic functions. More incants? Like, sure, I'll incant again. Can't use that. And honestly... Don't want to use that. We gotta get rid of these train stewards. Some points of order. Put the Mollusk Mage on a different floor. Up your capacity. Forgot about the pyre there. Pay no attention. And get rid of the train stewards. They're just a laughingstock right now. The armor, though. I can't believe this armor run is actually working. Ooh, the multi-strike clobbering time. Okay, so the stealth is going to make these guys wish that they had never been born. But the battering ram is going to... First of all, let's offer. And discard. The battering ram is going to make these guys wish they had never been born. You ready for that? We can't do anything more. But they will die on the second floor. It's just the stealth that's getting to us, you know? Yes. Yes. Goodbye, my friend. It was nice knowing you. Might as well. Might as well. And I'll hit you with one of those spells so we don't even have to watch the animation. Give me the spoils of war. 30 damage. It's interesting on the spell floor, for sure. Rage and armor. Or summon for more energy. So if we have capacity but not enough energy, that's great. Unfortunately, I think it's the other way around. Let's just do the Impalate spell, because I think if we line it up with the Mollusk Mage and the Incant, we're actually going to be doing really good. And the Frostbite 6 is also nice. For free. I will take that again. It's interesting how they kind of like incentivize you to use cards you haven't used with the gold borders. Because I was just thinking like, well, wait, if I take another one and I win, I'll get more gold borders, my man. And we all want those gold borders. You know that that's what this game is literally about. Do we have enough coins for the shop is the real question. Or would we prefer to duplicate? What would we duplicate? We duplicate our big rail beater. We just don't don't even have enough capacity as is right now. So the duplicate actually doesn't help us that much. And there's not really a lot of spells that, I mean, battering rams are just out of control right now. I try to not look at it. And everything else I'm satisfied with. I'm actually going to go over to this side. I thought I was going to take this side on initial peek. Add Dazed 3 to enemy units that are moved between floors outside of the Ascension phase. So if we move anybody around, they get extra Dazed. Or randomize. I mean, both of these kind of suck, huh? We don't have any Ascension or Descension cards, do we? This is a rare skip occasion. Don't be mad at me. I'm sorry. Just the way it goes. Now, we don't really have room to do what we're going to do right now. This is insane that is even an option. But imagine a guard of the unnamed with actual guard abilities. They don't teach you about this one in grade school, dude. No need to reroll, but I tell you what, remember what was a point of order? Get rid of the freaking Train Steward. This is the deadest card I've ever seen. I don't care if he's heartless or if that makes me heartless. I guess it's all within the theming of the run then, isn't it? Isn't it? Remains of the rail spike. Okay, this is perfect. Basically, what happens is you put this on somebody like this guy, and he's great for one battle, and then he goes away forever. And that's all we've ever wanted. All I ever wanted. All I ever needed. All right, on to Big Boss number 2. I didn't realize how long we had left to go in this run after we switched to the challenge run. This is going to be my whole 3-hour stream, isn't it? That's what you're telling me, isn't it, buddy? I guess it lets us kind of catch up on the YouTube uploads for the Sekiro Bloodborne stuff. Okay, we're ready. The strategy will be out of control. This person, the rage is not gonna be nice because they're gonna make these statues do a crap ton of damage. But now we can set up on the bottom floor like we've always wanted to. And remember what our ideal setup is. Our ideal setup is Guard of the Unnamed, along with like one of these fools and the Mollusk Mage. But everything else doesn't really matter. The rest seems fine. So I think we're totally cool, for example, to put this guy in front as our tank. To... This guy get any triggers? No triggers. Okay. So I'm actually going to save that. So I want to save all my spells so I can incant the crap out of all the units and not even feel one lick of trouble with it. Okay, so what we can do is we can set up. Dude, this guy's a monster. Unfortunately, will he survive? Only 11 hits, I guess. So I'm gonna set this up as my magic floor, which we don't have ready yet. But he's not. He can survive the troubles. Let me just say that. And then he's doing 20 damage, huh? That's a lot from this guy. So instead, I'm actually gonna just try to start taking the statue out using magic so that we can, I guess, have our cake and eat it too. You got to realize that we can't heal or restore like anything. So, all right, now we've got what we wanted. It's just it's very simple. I lied because this guy is too big now. Don't worry, this will all change after this. We'll get some capacity and we'll no longer have to worry about it, okay? And this is still good because we can still incant on this floor. And we can even set these two up because these two work really well together. We get rid of this guy. And 8 times 2, 16 plus 5, 21. That's a lot. So I will save. And nobody's dying, right? Easy peasy. Oh, almost got the branded label in there. I told you I don't drink that many of them. It only has occurred... I haven't drank a Red Bull in like a year. But I got 2 of them, and it does wonders for the taurine consumption running through your veins, dude. This guy's about to make it up to the pyre. I don't really care. What I'd really like is for this guy to not take so much damage. That's my main deal. So we can do that very easily with one of those bad boys. And one of those bad boys. Very shortly, we'll be able to murder that fool. Don't you even worry about it. I have this weird problem with PC games where, like, my palm gets kind of red because I'm resting it on my desk and moving it around. There's a solution for that, right? I should be using, like, a pad. Something they've invented in computer work a long time ago. Also, I know that the palm looked very red. Don't worry about it, okay? It's all good. I have very sensitive skin. It gets very red sometimes. And this has got to be done. It's just got to be done so that we can set up on that floor, right? We are pogging up out of control. This guy is not even losing. He's gaining HP. Off of the sleigh, probably, yeah? No? I guess not. I don't understand how this game works. I just do what it tells me to do. 28, but up to 47. Let's do it. Would have worked well on this guy. Would have worked well on that guy. But, like, is anybody even going to get past this first floor? That's what I want to know. Because I don't think so. I think these fine gentlemen have had their last sip of oxygen. I'm really getting into the whole series here. I mean, the armor is just crushing. So, what am I supposed to do? You know, I don't even like. I'm so confused right now. Everything's so good. Like, I want to play it all. I guess more damage on the boss is not a bad thing. Welder help. I mean, we could start summoning. We could start setting up a floor up here. I guess we should do that, huh? It's been, I mean, we haven't been doing it, so we might as well do that, just in case. It's the final wave. This will hurt, but I think we'll be okay. It's a shame we didn't get to use that on this floor like I'd wanted. But what are you gonna do, you know? That had to hurt. That one was a spicy meatball. Oh, I got it. Hold the right trigger. Suddenly, everything has worked out just fine. All right, so we can't do anything except cast. So I guess just batter, ram, and batter, ram. And we have one more floor left. I didn't think we would come down to the wire like this. Heaven cannot fall because of... Oh, I should have held right trigger on that. Yes, thank you for reminding me. He's still not dead? Who does this man think he is? But also... That doesn't count towards the mollusk mage? Does that count towards this either? I don't think it does. I think we made a mistake with the mollusk mage. It's only like actual magic. Again, should have held the right trigger. Yes, it'll be a new tactic that we'll put into the toolbox, okay? Batman doesn't understand all his gadgets when he gets a new one, okay? He has to play around with it for a little bit. Ice and Pyre. Can only be played in the Pyre room and the floor below it. Deal 90 damage to the front enemy unit. It's a lot. I don't imagine we don't want many people to get to our Pyre. So instead, how about some armor, though, brother? Incapacity has been murdering us. So now I think the world is our oyster. We have 2 levels left, and that's it. This one's going to be easy peasy, I think. We don't really have enough gold for a trinket run here. We don't really need the Pyre health. And we would get more gold, but we'd only be able to afford maybe 1 trinket, but we would get another trinket. But the trinkets haven't been that good for us, so okay, so I've sussed it out. Let's go with the concealed cabins first. What do you got for me, my friend? Trinkets and baubles. 2 ornate chests have emerged from the thawing ice. Both chests have a strange lock mechanism. We could lose some Pyre health to get more money. There is another floor coming, so I will lose a lot of Pyre health for some capital C cash. We're always worried about our economy, especially with the current climate, okay? And that'll help us upgrade our spells, so it's a good thing we did that first, yeah? Hold over. We could have a forever recurring battering ram. Or but, I mean, honestly, we have 6 of them, so aren't they always forever recurring? How about a forever recurring fortify? It's a little, but it like it'll make all of our other cards better. So that seems great. Let's make this free. I was about to say, I thought the other one was take away consume. There's no way we want to do that. Who's nuts enough to do that? 30 plus 20. All of these I don't really like it. I guess we can use it on this one, just because I don't mind if the frozen lances like go away. This is very expensive. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing here. I guess I'm spending all of my money, but you know, waste not, want not. It's a very powerful phrase. We can go for Wrathful 3, more armor, or we can start getting slay triggers for damage, but I'm all in on the armor train. Whoa, we've got another friend in chat, Mr. Cheesenip13. Thanks for dropping by. It's good to see you. You are missing basically the tail end of Monster Train. We did 2 runs today, which is nuts. And we will be, gosh, I don't even know, like, we only have 30 minutes left, which is not enough time to do another run or to play Bloodborne, but the plan was to play Bloodborne, so stick around, kid. Maybe you'll have some fun. You've got a lot of stuff since last I watched. Are you talking about in the room back here because it's messy? Just fair? Or are you talking about in the game because, we've been owning these fools? 400 coins? I'm tempted, dude. You think we can take these guys for 400 coins? It'll make our troops a lot better, I can tell you that. The greed is so real. I really want it. I really want the coins, but this is gonna suck. Yeah, this is really gonna suck. I think our Pyre can take some hits, but probably not all that many. All right, it's game time, boys. It's real game time. I'm okay. What is this? 15 fire damage, they all die. 20 damage, they all die. That's 35 damage. I'm okay with that. Those guys can just go straight to the, you know, the bad place. Same time, we want to get some units out that can tank 40 damage, 48 damage. I don't even have anybody like that. So maybe what we do is with this mark of invasion, we start setting up on a floor that we can actually win on, like this floor. We go ahead and put this guy in the front. So he does take a lot of damage, but he also has a lot of space. We actually even have enough to put our other guy up here, which is a little wild to think about. I'm gonna do some damage to this. I think his health is gonna be a real problem. I'm gonna do this just to heal ourselves. 50 damage, and we'll put this guy up here. I think that was the correct thing to do. I don't know. We're gonna work this out because we want our money. Yeah, Mr. Cheesenip, the game is really cool because the upgrades, like, they keep them coming every round basically. If you ever want to see stuff that you have missed, I upload all of this to the YouTube channel. So you can check it out on YouTube. All the Monster Train scenes are in one playlist, so you can just kind of check out the videos of some of my other runs if you want to see, you know, how we did, basically. Okay, this is a real problem. We got our jabroni dying there. Battering Ram is ready, though. Bone Saw is ready. And Battering Ram will just ice this guy. So I think that's the first play. Get rid of the big shield. Mollusk Mage. We can do this and stack a lot of armor up on him. So now he is living, barely. We need some way to, like, really get armor on this guy. And our rage. I think we're popping off up here, okay? This middle zone is nuts. We have nothing on the bottom, which does seem like an issue, but they keep putting out these fools. 30 damage. A holdover fortify. That's what I was looking for. And Steelworker with the resolve. 60 HP. 20, 8, 5. Okay, let's put this guy down here because he can take the heat. He can't take a lot of heat, but he can take some heat. This guy is dying. And I'm not really sure by how much. What is this? 38? 0. 38 damage. I think this guy, we've thrown him to the wolves. And I do feel bad. Gets him down to 70. Yeah, nothing we're going to do is going to get through this front guy, so he's dead. Which is a real shame because that's our multi-strike unit. But we can still help this guy out down here by saving his life, making things a little easier. Oh, we should have done that in a different order, but okay, that's all right. Let's finish this up. This is gonna be a dicey one. This will be real dicey because we put on the extra trial. But that's what you asked for. It's risk and reward. We have a death. He's still living. These guys are about to make it to the pyre, which is not good. So I think we need to focus a little bit on these guys. He's dead now. More rage. More armor. This guy's also dead. We're in some real dire straits, dude, and not like the Sultans of Swing. This is not a fun time. We don't even really have that much pyre health, do we? This guy does so much damage. But we need spells that can take out these backline enemies. I think this Mark of Invasion thing really screwed us, huh? And we haven't really gotten our units out as quick as we normally have been, you know? sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, that was a close one. Oh, we're very close to having some real problems here. And then it's still not done. We have to. Oh, that's not even that much. I should have done that first. Okay, so now nobody's getting up to the top, and our guy's a little more buffed. This is risky. This play is risky. I think we're in a world of hurt, boys. I think we're living in dark times. We've basically just been avoiding this top floor. And our champion's gonna die. We only have enough room to play 2 of these. 70 damage does not kill him, right? Takes him to 30. Got his 85 damage. We do 30, we kill him, but he still dies. I think we got to put all of our eggs in this basket up here. Now he's living and nobody gets to the pyre. I think we're dead. Which is a shame for a run that was doing so well. It's our fault for the mark of invasion. I'm so greedy. I can't help it. I can't help how greedy I am. He's dying again. It's only got 6 armor, too. That's not good at all. What else do we even have in our deck? A ton of battering rams, and none of these, like, I can't believe it, none of these units decided to come out. We can't, I mean, we lose, I think, if these guys make it up there. So, we need some way to kill them. Like, this guy just has to go. I think we've lost already, to be honest. Yeah, I think this is it. Ah! It was going so well with the armor. What happened? I went and I did a challenge run, and then I came back thinking that I was the god of this universe, and it turns out I'm just a lowly servant of the monster train. Well, that's disappointing. At least we got to level 5 with the Hellhorn. That seems great. Our card collection could be a little better. We only have 2 wins now, huh? It's disappointing, for sure. New personal records. Armor applied. Yeah, that was the whole point. And then what happens? We became a fools of our own design, our own greed. And to be honest, every time that I have died in this game, I'm not saying, you know, I'm a perfect player, but every time that I die, it's because I put those stupid trials on because I want 400 gold because it sounds so nice. The last, like, 3 deaths of mine have been like putting a late game trial on. So we learned from that, right? We learned from that. We were too big for our britches and we got pulled down to that level. So basically, we're not gonna have that problem ever again. But if you watched on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed this. And, you know, of course, give it a thumbs up if you liked it, or subscribe if you want to see some more Monster Train stuff, because I got content coming out pretty much every day. And if you want to catch it live, I stream it on Twitch at twitch.tv/MechaWill. I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye to you guys. Have a lovely evening.